Hello, it's Tess with another book review. As you can see, the sun's coming out and it's in my face, so I'm gonna have to scoot forward and try to stay out of the sun so you can see me. Today's book review is for Laurell K. Hamilton's A Kiss of Shadows, and this is for the series. This is the first book in the series. I think she's up to 6 or 7 in this one. I'm a little behind because I read so many series and it's hard to keep up with them. But sometimes it's nice if you get a little behind. Say you're 4 books behind and you get back in that series. Then when you read one, you can just go right on to the next one. So sometimes I purposely get behind and go to a different series. I'm babbling. So my point is, this was another one of those books I judged by its cover. I picked it up from the library. I actually got it as a book on tape. And I will do a whole spiel about books on CDs, books on tape later. But today we're just going to talk about the book series. This is a sort of alternate reality, sci-fi, paranormal, whatever you want to call it. Basically, the idea is that there's the fairies are part of America now. And if you guys haven't heard of them, the Sidhe, it's an Irish Celtic version. There's the Seelie and the Unseelie, basically the good and the bad courts. The main character, she's a princess of both courts. I can't remember now. I haven't read it in about 6 years. And then she's got all these bodyguards and stuff. And it starts out pretty darn good. They are sort of very heavily sex-based. The whole thing is that she has to get pregnant before her cousin can get somebody else pregnant to get the throne, basically. There's a lot of magical things, bad things that show up. She gets a weird spell put on her. She's battling things, fighting and stuff. The queen doesn't like her very much. It's I really loved it because it was a jump from all the other romance or adventure books. It was something totally different I had never read before. I haven't read some of the mainstream sort of mythological things that other people have read. Anyway, I really like this book. I really like the series. I read the second book, really loved it. Third book, a little on the fence. Fourth book, a little on the fence. And now I've kind of lost track. The reason why is Laurell K. Hamilton, for some reason, she's wrote another series I'm going to talk about in a different post. She's really great at the paranormal, outside of the box books. And she starts out with really great plot lines, things that are happening, and the heroine has to find something or fight someone. And there's always been a touch of sexual tension. Well, for some reason, 5 years ago or something, that touch of sexual tension just tumbled over to almost full-on porn. And some of the books now, I'm reading them and I'm kind of skipping pages going, where's the plot? They're just rolling around in bed the whole time. If you love that, these books are for you. If you want basically girl porn, here you go. With some extra weirdness. They started out with a great story, and the story is continuing the whole fight for the throne kind of thing, but once again, I probably wouldn't let your young teenage daughter read these ones if they're wanting to read some books or something or get a hold of yours. I might not leave them laying around for youngsters to read just because there is a little bit of gratuitous sex. But other than that, I liked him to start with. Now I'm kind of losing steam on him, and we'll see. I'm hoping that she gets over this phase and gets back to the whole having a plot thing, but we'll see. So try it. Let me know if you read it. Let me know what you think. I want some comments. I'd like some discussion, and hopefully I'll talk to you guys soon.